Hey everybody, this is Ringmaster Jeffrey with Esports Circus, the freak show. Welcome to another edition here at the Esports Business Summit in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Convention Center. We're happy you're joining us. We are here with another interview, and I was in the exhibit hall and I was passing the bar. And I thought and I ran up against a friend we met here at Game Daily Connect about 2 weeks ago, and wanted to say hi. How you doing?
Hi, Jeff. I'm fine, thanks.
So welcome to the Freak Show. So we met at the Game Daily. Did you have a good time at the Game Daily Connect show?
It was a good time. A little bit strange being in the Disney hotel for a business event, but just the same, was a good and useful, productive week.
That's very good. So you're an attorney for the esports business, right? Or the gaming industry?
That's right. So my firm is called Gamma Law, G-A-M-M-A, which originated actually for, our idea was games media, and we didn't have anything for the A, but that was the G-A-M-M. And so we developed our client base in video games over a number of years, some big publishers, some small developers, and others in between. And then with all the changes in the industry, that business has actually developed now into esports quite a bit over the last year or so.
Very cool. So what kind of challenges does people have in needing, what kind of legal challenges do people have in this industry?
So I guess there's sort of two sides to it. First, at the big kind of corporate side, which is principally, let's say, publishers, they need some kind of new documents, some new, agreements. After many years of having built a library, where they have just, passed those out to other parties. Now this is a new space. There's some new sort of concerns. There's some new risks, and to some extent, the lawyers who work in the space are still kind of figuring it all out, but. That's sort of the challenge from the larger corporate side, is developing some new forms to address, the different types of transactions that take place in esports. Live events, obviously, is something that most video game publishers have not, in the past, had much to do with, let's say, as an example. On the other side, the smaller side, here we're talking principally about teams and players.
Right.
And, I mean, there we could talk for an hour about all the concerns that come up. But principally, the main thing is they usually don't have legal support, or many of them don't. And so, they can easily be taken advantage of, and, they can sign things that later on, they may deeply regret, unfortunately.
Yeah. So do you rep teams and players on the esports thing, or do you rep only the companies, or what do you do? What do you try to rep?
So our principal business in this space has come from the publisher side and from the the companies that are established in video games and now are looking for opportunities in esports.
I see.
But we do have some team clients, and we're really excited to work with them. It tends to be more kind of like hands-on, day-to-day type of work, dealing with community issues, for example. There's harassment that goes on. There's, the team house agreement, and, the details about, how that's going to work with a group of 10, 20-year-old, contestants. And
yeah. And there's all the other legal. I mean, there's like we were looking at they just arrested six Australians for point shaving.
Oh.
So that's and so I guess the teams are dealing with that and all the legal challenges that have to do with that. And so you don't deal with the criminal, or more the business type of it, right? We
would want to refer out to any criminal-related work. But that certainly is an interesting angle to this type of work that. We didn't see, in kind of the video game licensing and IP type of context.
What about sports betting? Do you do all of that?
So we certainly have done a fair amount of work in the space of real money, skill-based gaming, and the state-by-state review, money laundering. And that originally was in the context of, mobile, the mobile model of micro betting.
Yeah.
And of course now that's expanded into the opportunities for betting in esports. So
Okay.
that's also very exciting.
Very, very cool. Well, and so how do we get in touch with you if we want to get in touch with you?
Well, thank you for asking. So the firm again is Gamma Law, and we're at Gamma, Gamma Law, LAW.com. My name is David Hoppe. It's Hoppe, and certainly be happy to talk with anyone. No charge for the initial consultation to see if there's anything we can do to help.
So great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Check out Gamma Law, see what they do. Definitely, if you're going to be in this business, you need to talk. You need to have some kind of representation to protect yourself. Contracts are not something to read yourself, and you need to have someone professional. So check out Gamma Law. One of our picks, one of our new friends from now a couple of trade shows. So please check them out. This is Ringmaster Jeffrey from the Freak Show here at the Esports Business Summit in Las Vegas, saying thanks for joining us.